really good time to look at your garden and take stock of what did well this year for you and what might not have done so well. This year will kind of be hard to tell why it didn't do well because we had a really terrible year for gardening. We had a really long, cold, wet spring followed by just Hades forever for the summer. So no plant, it really enjoys being cooked forever like we had. So if your garden did poorly, don't beat yourself up about it because it might not have been your fault. There's always something you can do to improve, but we're in Kansas, so we're just kind of gambling with the weather anyway. So take stock of your garden, look at what's done well for you, what hasn't. You just might not have the conditions to support some of the plants that you want to try. I have my wizard staff.
Yeah, you do.
As you're checking out your fall garden, you'll notice a lot of stuff is past its prime, such as some of my cucumber vines.
Your mother.
My mother off screen. Yeah, so a lot of the cucumbers, a lot of times they'll just get like some kind of wilt, mildew, powdery mildew. If you don't stay on top of it with spray, they're gonna be susceptible to it. So just a matter of time, and I didn't stay on top of it. So some of my vines, I have like 4 plants represented here. Some of them are doing great, still making cucumbers, and others look like that. So recently, last week, what we did was we pulled out all the stuff that looked terrible and that wasn't going to do anything for us anymore, and we did some fall planting. So some of the things you can plant right now are beans, carrots, lettuce, all kinds of like lettuce. So what we have going here is some beans. Here's some beans. You hear that water flowing noise? I built a little mini pond here for water lilies, and it's kind of loud. Can you see Frogsley? This beautiful girl is Frogsley Froggington III, and as long as she stays in the mini pond, I'm more than happy to host her.
She's being cool. She's
Is that what she's doing?
That's right.
Well, let's see if I can pet her. Frogsley, I'm your mother. Where'd you go? You want mommy to pet you? Now. Here's some of my lettuce sprouting up. Sorry, but my giant head is making a big old shadow there. But that's from just a week's time. So you've still got plenty of time. We got warm weather coming this week. You got plenty of time to get your fall stuff going. So update on my compost tomato. The reason I haven't composted all year is because I can't turn it because this little engine that could is growing out of the bottom. A tiny little slap. It turned out to be yellow pear, which is an heirloom that produces lots and lots of fruit this size. Little guys, but very prolific, and clearly has quite a will to live. So he's been one of my little pets. My peppers are doing really well. Some jalapenos. Check out this guy. This is called Jigsaw, and I just tried it this year. It's an ornamental pepper, but it's one you can actually eat. Most of them are so hot that you would be taking your life in your own hands to eat them. This one is hot, but very standable. Cute little guy, and just look at those gorgeous leaves. So I think I'll definitely do this one again just for the beauty. There's some kind of bird being murdered over there. Got lots of nice bell peppers sitting on. Bell peppers have done really great for me this year once they finally got going. This guy, which I always try to carry, is called Blot. I don't know if you can see the beautiful coloration on those peppers, but it's a bell pepper, and it just basically makes a ton of bell peppers. So it does not germinate well for me at all, or for anyone. It's got a really low rate, but once it gets going, you know, the plants are strong, and then I always get such good results. So I always have to have this pepper in my collection. So look through your stuff and see what you liked and what you didn't like, and figure out what are your must-haves for next year and what you might want to change up. Heaven help us. Tomatoes, berries, everything over here is out of control. Look at these cute little guys. These are Champagne Bubbles tomatoes. And look how little they are. They're just like eating a little bubble. Pollinators are loving this celosia. Oh, beautiful. Oh, a pretty wasp. Don't come get me. I'm just admiring you. So, we missed a couple cucumbers. They got too big on us and they turned yellow. And you don't want to eat these because they'd be really disgusting. So, I don't know. I don't want to waste.
We can make cows.
I guess we could.
How's this one? Moo.
No.
Moo.
I mean, that was fun, but I was kind of thinking something else.
Like dangerous?
Good thing Caleb doesn't know we're out here doing this, because he gets really mad when I chop up vegetables in the yard.
Hey! I told you to knock it off. You need to pick up all those vegetables.